I think my art practice is always driven by curiosity. I want to know why. I think art to me in general is one way to answer the question. Taking photographs at that time, for me, it's really more like a collecting trophy or a memoir of what I did to myself. So I save them on my computer. There's what I call a trash folder with all these images. And this one day, I think, the second year at school. There's an assignment from my professor, a weekly assignment to take 2 portraits, one indoor, one outdoor, and I wasn't able to manage to do the homework and on time. So I have no other way but to drag 2 images out from the trash folder. And to my surprise, my professor, he didn't say much because the photos don't reveal any wounds. It's just my face, blurry face, 2 blurry faces. And he didn't say much immediately, but after class he stopped me and asked me quietly if I'm okay. And he just gradually opened me up. And so I began to share my trash folder images with him. I think at the end of my college year, he encouraged me to put together this whole body of work. And that made the wearable an art project. Because self-harm is a very paradoxical action. You know, you hurt yourself in order to protect yourself or to protect your integrity as a person. So I believe at the time that everyone needs to invent a set of rules or a system of understanding life that can help them to sustain and accept these activities on a daily basis. So in 2010, I think, okay, I had a rule. I had my own rule, and I want to go out and see what other people's rules are. And that's how I started making bees, which is in many ways about exchanging my stories with people who shared similar self-harm activities with me. So there was a couple of online groups, online communities, where we will share our knowledge on self-harm, and there will be some quite useful information such as how do you hide your scar during summertime, and people will offer advice to each other. And when I had this idea of building bees, I began to send emails to the group members. I think I sent out 200 letters and then received maybe around 50 responses, and among them I selected half of people, and I visit them in different cities. I think there are 7 different cities in China. Every time when I'm back in town, I'll go visit them again. If I'm not in town, we'll keep writing to each other, and that explains the textual parts of the bees project. I want to mention a phrase that in Chinese language is called tong kuai. I feel very tong kuai means I feel like happier than being happy. And I love this expression because in my own knowledge, I think pain and happiness, they always accompany each other. So when the audience see my work, if they, besides the painful parts, they can also see the happiness part.